Hello there, and you're most welcome to your number one personality show, Starr. It is said that in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts. It is the life in your years that counts. Abraham Lincoln said that many years ago. Well, welcome to another episode of Starr. Tonight, our guest is someone who has captured the hearts of many and also redefined the entertainment industry in Ghana with an illustrious career spanning over 2 decades. She has starred in over 200 films, earning accolades for her versatility across genres. Born on the 15th day of August 1977, our guest grew up in Kwadasu, Kumasi. She attended St. Peter's International School and moved on to Minnesota International and then to Central International School. Continued to Kwadasu LAJSS, although she ended up dropping out and could not sit for the basic education certificate exams. She later attended College of Business, where she obtained a secretarial certificate. Her acting career started after she responded to a call for audition on the radio by Miracle Films. She was hired to handle costuming. However, on the set, she was given the lead role after the director Samuel Nyamiche felt she was better placed and suited for the role. Her journey into the spotlight began in 2001 when she made her acting debut in the movie That Day. Breakthrough came with television series Tentacles, which she actually showcased her dynamic acting skills and set the stage for her future successes. On the 15th day of July 2007, she was enthroned as the Nkosohima of Asin Besiako near Asin Fosu in the Asin North District of the Central Region, Ghana. Well, our guest found mainstream success following her role in 3 language movies such as Asoriba, Kumasi Yonko, Coming to Africa, Side Chick Gang, and a whole lot more. Others which solidified her status as a leading actress in Ghana. Over the years, she has received numerous awards and accolades, including multiple Ghana Movie Awards and Africa Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, AMVCA. In addition to a prolific acting career, she's a music composer and has also ventured into television hosting. She was the host of the popular cooking show McBrown's Kitchen. Well, we'll delve into that some more later on when she combines her love for cooking and entertainment, and it was showing on UTV. She's currently the host of Onuya Showtime on the Media General's Onuya TV. She's not only a talented entertainer, but also she's a great wife and mother. She's the brand ambassador of many products in Ghana and also known for her philanthropic efforts using her platform to support various causes and inspiring others. Well, our guest is a powerhouse of talent, known for her dynamic roles in film, her engaging presence as a TV host, and her inspiring journey as a mother and entrepreneur. From the big screen to your television sets, she's done it all with grace and unmatched charisma. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome the one and only Nanama McBrown to the show. Starr is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Haptel is everything you. Bills, quick microcredits, the Fraco Woodlands, and Top Choco, taste, nutrition, energy. My name is Bola, and you're most welcome. Welcome, Nanama McBrown.
B for Bola.
The Empress. I love it when you see BRIM.
Yes.
What does it stand for? What is it? Why BRIM?
BRIM is be real in making money.
Wow. Be real in making money. BRIM.
There's so many ways you can make money.
Wow.
But if you really want to live and enjoy your money,
Be real.
peacefully,
Wow.
work through it.
You know, you are so philosophical and you're just knowledgeable. Anytime there's something new. But we are thrilled to have you here. To hear your fascinating journey in the entertainment industry. I think that you've actually come a long way. And thanks so much for gracing our show with your presence.
Thank you. But first of all, I have to apologize. I should have been on
Last Thursday. That's right.
Yes.
But it's
I
all
was
good.
Sick.
No problem.
I'm happy I have full life.
And it was your birthday as well. It leads me to ask you this question. How was it like on your birthday, being on a sick bed? You turn 47, you don't look it. You look like a 28 or maybe I'm now about to hit 30. How was it like on the day first before we talk about your good genes?
You know, this year I I decided to take my day very cool. And I don't know why I even ended up on a hospital bed.
Really? So there was not going to be any celebration at all?
No. Ah. Before my birthday, every year, there's a feeling. It's natural. It comes to me. What to do. I pray about it, and I save some money along the year for things like that. Right. So this year, I was supposed to release a pregnant woman from the prisons in Kumasi. Okay. When I realized, or when I was ready, by the time I was ready, a church had done that. And I had that intention already. So I spoke to Mr. Ibrahim, who is the CEO, the presenter, the host of Crime Check. Right. Yes, and Crime Check TV. Thank you so much, sir. And we have that friendship. We have that conversation most of the time. And when I spoke to him, I was like, I was like, no, I still want to do it. Then my birthday is here. Instead of one person, why can't I do something to mark my birthday? Wow. So there's no need to go and do donation or go and... I wasn't ready to have a party. So we spoke, and when I said that, he was like very happy. Why not, Nana? So I told him, Mr. Ibra, I don't have too much money. So let's look at the people that are committed and are something less than 5,000. Wow. If we can do that, then I can afford it. I can fund it. So when he said, oh, no, some people are even like 1,008, 1,002, 1,003. So with under 5,000, it's enough to get a lot of people. So we concluded on having 47 inmates out. 47 inmates.
Yes. If averagely you even spent 2,000 on a person, multiply that by 47. You did a lot for them, Nana. 47 by to God's mark grace. Your 47th birthday.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes. I've gone through a lot this year. I have gone through a lot this year.
What informed that? Because I also see that you're very spiritual, so this must be divine to say that, look, I'm not just doing it for one person or two people, but 47. You've gone through a lot. Why that?
There are some things that when I do it, I get satisfied inwardly. I don't know how I can.
Do you feel fulfilled?
More than fulfilled. It's like, as a mehua, Tommy Pa. So sometimes the money I save for those things, sometimes it's not even enough. I have to go to other coffers.
And then
and this year I decided not to even go to my sponsors, because most of the time, the years, if you look at the things I donate, High Sense, Tasty Tone,
so you did
everybody's part.
All of this all by yourself? From your own coffers? No sponsor?
No. Impressive. Just to mark the peace in me right now. Yes. I had to do that, and I think it's the right thing.
You've been through a lot this year. You're recounting. Give us two instances where you want to prostrate, you want to lie down and say, thank you, God, for my life. 2 episodes will be.
I have more than 2.
Okay, give us 5. First one will be. Yes, beautiful. First one will be what?
First one will be, first of all, finding or seeing through the year. If every year, first January, if you enter the new year, you see how grateful you are to God.
Very thankful.
Yes, very, very thankful. And again, if I look at the year, I still have my work, I have my life, my baby, my family, everybody. It's alive in my family. 2, I am somebody who drives a lot. I drive to Kumasi and Accra any day, any time, depending on the call. And I go and come peacefully. I'm not a flight person. So
you have phobia for...
Phobia, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm fabulous.
But you have that fear. For flying.
Yes.
So
and
you don't
when
fly to Kumasi?
When I'm in a small space.
Wow.
I have
so you
like
normally want to drive.
And sometimes the things you're going to do in Kumasi with the timing of the flight and all that, it doesn't help me. So I like to drive. I've been driving the whole year myself. And God takes me back. Sometimes my cousin drives me and then we all go back safely.
So for that, you are grateful to God.
Yes.
Just, you know, back and forth to Kumasi.
A whole lot. I'll keep some.
Keep some. No problem. So that'll be number 2. Number 3 will be, you wanted to give us 5.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Manuel, you make a
No. Until we hold you to it.
5.
So number 3 will be what? The third one will be?
Oh, the third one will be, you see, one challenge I faced when I came to Onia TV.
Right.
Sometimes these petty things, we take it for granted.
Yes, tell us.
But I'm one person, those things are things that I'm very grateful for. Look at the number of people I deal with in a day. Look at where I eat sometimes on the street. Hey, sometimes when I watch the video, I say, hey, and I don't even know. I go back, yes, I go back and I say, behave like a Starr small. Behave like you don't do this kind of thing. But I don't know, I ended up. I watch it, I'm a talk. I'm only going to be a Toby, I'm a condo. We all feel crying yet, you know, that kind of thing. So you don't do those things just for the camera. That is who you are. That's my life, Bola. I grew up with my grandmother. And me nana, not on a journey.
That is the fish, the
dry fish,
right? And
then sometimes gari. Sometimes I sell plantain.
Oh, so you sold plantain before?
Bola, you don't know too much about your sister.
Well, and people feel that, oh, you're all glamorous, you're just out there. Just
growing up was tough.
Tough for you.
Very tough. And surviving to this day, every day, I am very grateful to God. I drive to Kumasi, and where my house is, I have to go through my old area to my new house. So every day is a reminder that this is where you were, and this is where
you now have your own house in Kumasi, or maybe houses in Kumasi are here. How many houses do you have in Kumasi now? 2 or 3? By the grace of God? 2? 5?
No.
No, listen.
I have some things.
I know, no, but you are an inspiration to the girl child.
Right now, I will say I have some things, but I have a complete home
in Kumasi.
Wow. For myself and family and friends, if we have to go together any day.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And other stuff.
We'll get into that in businesses and all of that. But you know what? You always appear stunning. I know you wanted to tell us about 5 things that you have gone through this year, but we will stick to the 3. It's fine. Any known designer who's actually dedicated to you, people see you as a fashion icon. I've been at places where they pull up your pictures from, you know, Instagram, from social media, and they want to say, I want to sew. You always keep it fresh. What informs that? Because it's exciting to see.
Yes, B. You know, as a personality, not just celebrity, what you have to do is your image carries you.
Right.
24/7. I have come from a place that I cry on TV. I have this flares in my nose, and I do sort of things that right now you think I've forgotten. I still have them. But appearing like this, you might think, you know. So people have watched me almost naked, bald head, everything, insulting people, all actions. So I don't need to behave any other way, or to probably do more, you know. So these things, right now, if I do this or I keep myself well, so you see the difference when I'm working, or when an ordinary day, when
you're offset,
and when I'm coming on set like this, you know. So as a personality, your brand is who you are. Your brand consists of your appearance, your words, your attitude, and everything. Like me, I am the company.
That's right.
It's not built on any other thing but my personality. So since myself from head to toe is a company, I must keep the company. I must have the CEO, the secretary, the workers, and the security.
Nobody has ever broken it down just like you did. You are the company. People say, oh, I'm the brand and all of that, but you let us understand that it goes beyond the brand. You're the company. You are the institution yourself.
Yes, because I know who I am.
That's right.
and I know what I can do and what I don't want to do. You know, so when I'm working, you see it. When I'm not working, you have to see. I have personal stylists. It's not just when I'm coming on TV. I have.
Also, you have a stylist dedicated to you 24/7.
Monthly, on a less low salary because we've sat down
and negotiated
that, hey, I'm going to be with you for a long time if you are ready. Don't look at my image and charge me. I will pay you this because I'm also building you. So
to keep this look, Nana, help us understand. You have a stylist.
Yes.
Do you have a personal designer as well for your clothes?
Yes, my stylist.
Your stylist.
I have about 5, 6, or let's say 8 designers in Ghana.
8 designers.
So my stylist deals with all of them.
8 designers.
Yes.
Wow. And also when it comes to a hairstylist.
And I have 2 makeup artists.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a whole institution that you have to run. So you're also helping create employment for people.
Yes. If you
How many people in all?
Oh, I think I have like 10 or 12 members.
Wow. And they are on your payroll to keep this brand.
No, we don't like pay ourselves like that too. We when I have money, they know.
You make it rain.
Yeah. When I don't have money, I tell him I never in your
Oh, you're hoping like that.
When I have a company, I'm going to do a billboard. We are going to take pictures. I negotiate with the company, please. I have a team.
That's right.
The pictures you see out there, they do it, so they can do yours.
So you factor them in?
I factor them in. So it's not much. Sometimes they go like, oh no, our agency will take care of everything. We've already paid, and we can't have it. I say, please, put a 5,000 crown for mommy. Yes. Mommy, we will share.
You don't just to let them small money on the table.
No, and they understand that. And they know that out of their 5,000, I won't take any. Yes. So I'll share.
You know what? You have a good heart. I wish, and I say that we should have about 1,000 Anama McBrowns in Ghana because the way you operate and you bring people around you. Tell us, growing up, what were your aspirations? I know you grew up in Kwadaso. Tell us about life in Kwadaso and growing up.
Oh, Kwadaso is fun, even now.
Yes.
When I go to Kwadaso, you see the attitude is changing.
Kwadaso not baum.
You were
born there, you were raised there.
Me, my miss woman can
you were born in Accra.
But it was like quick. You won't didn't see can only a colantina me pecan. I think so soon Koya will me taxi mukra.
Oh, she nearly gave birth to you in a taxi. That's why you love driving.
Me pecado do me peca. No,
it's an appeal. Somebody will surprise you with a car. So that's a call from the Empress. So you grew up in Kwadaso. Tell us about life in Kwadaso.
Okay, in Kwadaso, yeah.
Yes.
Not our family houses are those round, you know, round like
a compound house.
Compound house, round 10 bedrooms. Your uncle, your auntie, into Biana and Emma or one room, kind of using one toilet, one washroom.
Wow.
Yes, one entry. One exit, the same entry. So when they lock it, you stay outside, or your mommy will come in, or you have to pass around and go and knock your mother's window. Then, because that time there's no phone, there's no bell.
That's right.
And then my grandma moved us from the roundhouse to her uncompleted building. I'm sure when she was young, she was trying to build, and she couldn't finish. So that kind of house in Ibino. So I remember my grandmother took me to Kejetia, and when we were going, she had tied her something and was on her head. When we got to Kejetia, she gave it to me. I mean, from the car.
You were how old?
Oh, I think I was around 12, 14 there. 14, 15 there. My grandmother loved me so much.
That's right.
That kind of thing. Wherever
nobody
she goes,
gets to rape you.
Rape me. So wherever she goes, she takes me along. To funeral, I'll follow her. To her friend's house, she will take me. She will leave everybody and take me. So when we got to Kejetia, I saw that my grandmother is selling her clothes. In Toma, your friend of Afretie.
What's that?
In Ashanti region, Afretie means the things you've wear, you've used, if you come to sell them, especially in Toma cloth. And I saw that, I didn't understand it. So when she sold it, right there, we went to the Dr. Men's area there to go and buy roofing sheet. They folded it. We put it on top of it, brought it to Kiliti Apaupa, on top of a trotro to Kwadaso. So I realized that she went to roof one of her room in the house there, and then she moved us from there.
Goosebumps. Wow.
If I talk about it, I'll even cry. And that, she took us to her house. So that's where I grew up. Wow. They bore me and son toward the chance in season. I did
You've done all of that?
Yes.
Kumasi Bruni, Kwadaso Bruni.
Yes. Yes. And
people know your name, they don't know the story, Nanamba. Indeed. And how's education like for you? Primary school, secondary school?
Primary school, you know, when I was young, not being.
Okay.
I was brilliant, and you know, separate home. My mom traveled when we were young.
Right.
And what happened was, we keep changing schools. So I ended up, I've gone to like Minnesota International, Peters International, Central International in Kumasi, and then a lot. So, but in the end, I even came to where your office, Latibiokoshi, Blacksmiths. School near your German.
Okay.
I went
the
small.
GSS there?
Yeah, by the roadside.
Okay,
yeah,
you were there?
I went there for like almost a year. Because we were living in Latibiokoshi Club 600.
Wow, you've been through a lot.
Opposite Club 600, going to Sukora then.
We were Gawa.
Few. Ko your man shishibe. Ko benin ke blebawi
And then primary school. So secondary school.
Secondary school. I finished. I ended up from Latibiokoshi all that to Kwadaso LA. Okay. That's where I finished my JSS, my JHS.
All right.
That time was JSS. Yeah. And then I had the chance to go to St. Louis Secondary School.
Oh.
But I missed the opportunity.
What happened?
Because at that time, I'd lost my grandmother, and then my auntie, who were taking care of us at that time, was selling second-hand clothes. So at every vacation, she would take us to Côte d'Ivoire to go and sell furs. And then by the time we come, it's like when school is about to open. Sometimes when we come, school is even open. So when I wrote the exams and we were waiting for the result, we went to Côte d'Ivoire to market the second-hand clothes.
You speak French?
Oui, je parle français. Oui, je connais très bien en Côte d'Ivoire.
Moi, un peu.
Ah bon. Toi, tu parles très bien, Gam. Moi, je parle pas.
Please, let's leave it here. Oh, wow. So you used to go to La Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, to go and hawk, sell second-hand clothes. You must have been around 15, 16 there.
Yes, around 16, 17, 18 there.
So that's how come you missed secondary education.
Yes.
You would have gone to St. Louis.
I missed St. Louis. The time I came, now I had a letter from St. Louis.
Oh, so you were admitted?
I was, but it was too late. When we came, they had already replaced somebody.
Wow.
So St. Louis gave us a letter to go to Prince of Peace Secondary School. That's their second school in Kumasi.
Okay.
A Catholic school at St. Louis.
So you went there?
I went there. Even that one, they were open, but they took me. So I involved myself a lot in the sports and everything. First term, second term, I stopped the school.
Oh, so you truncated your secondary education after second term?
Third term, I left.
You didn't go back third term?
I left.
Were you a truant? Were you a stubborn girl, or you didn't have the financial support?
Financially.
Financially, there was nobody. Now you can pay for 47 or 100 people to go to school. Wow.
There was nobody, because that time my mom too had traveled and she doesn't have the document.
Grandma wasn't there.
Grandma was not there, so it was my auntie, the one that comes after. My mom comes after, was taking care of us. So my mom too had traveled a whole lot. She would send money, but you know, it's not enough we were three. My auntie had 2 boys, my mom had 3, left 3 behind. So by the time the money come, we are paying arrears of our feeding and everything.
So you made it a decision to quit?
Yes.
And then work to take care of the family, is that what it was?
Yes, somehow. I made a decision to quit, and then I started petty trading and all that.
What were you selling?
Oh, I could do rice in the morning, sell in my area. In the afternoon, I had like a charcoal place. It's my grandmother's house, so I have charcoal that I sell. I have, in the evening, I'll do kusia yache.
Look, you're a hustler.
Yes.
Today, the charcoal seller is wearing a white shirt. Like
yes, so Bukobangu said that.
Yes, exactly.
Kofi Kinata said that, yes.
So you represent that. You've sold charcoal.
That the charcoal there, from morning, many okra, they ask people, because later, my grandmother did a Taana. People came to rent the place, the houses. When you want a house, she will tell you, Masa, Mami 2 months, first cabra and I'm bought down with Sumau. And then our boss, no abetinum. So we started having tenants, people in the house, like that. So when I'm not there, ask for the charcoal, they will know that mother be the obi to be the monkoton man. And then they'll put my money down. And then
interesting conversation only on Starr Chat. And today, indeed, some revelations here. How then did you get into acting? I mean, during the intro, I recounted how you were discovered by Miracle Films. You heard that call on the radio for an audition. Walk us through that. How old were you?
I think I was around 23.
Okay.
Yeah, 23 more. I'd come back from America, and you know.
Oh, so we didn't get the American story. So as you were selling, buying and selling, at a point you traveled to the USA.
Yes, as a young girl, I don't know anything. My uncle came from the US. I didn't even know he was my uncle till I think he saw me playing table tennis before he got to the house.
Okay.
So when he was in the house, I came, and he was like, and you know about table tennis, no? And I'm saying, now I no. And then my auntie was like, if you say no. When you were traveling, she was young.
Wow.
I was like, more than me. It's like, she was like, no. What I saw, I have to help her. Take her to America. I can get sponsorship for her from Maryland, something. And then, I don't know anything. One day I was there when my uncle came. Bola, my bro.
Tell us the story. Today we are celebrating you. You're also an inspiration to many. Bad old Anama.
When she came, I didn't know anything. As a young girl who knows a Wanko school, when we trying to find myself, even after breaking, I went to College of Business Studies. Myself admitted myself to the school, but and also maybe me 2 years after Prince of Peace.
Right.
But my name them there.
So you also had to abandon that dream as well. To be a secretary, you didn't.
Yeah, because when you are home, people ask you, "Mother, are you not going to school? Are you not going to school?" I realized the school was in my area. So to avoid those questions, I enrolled myself there, and it was in an afternoon school, from 2 to 4, so 2 to 5. So I go for 3 hours. That kind of school. So when I finished, and my uncle came into the picture, he brought whatever documents for me. Said, "This is my document to travel with."
You didn't go for an interview for visa?
Didn't even know. I've not done that before. I've not gone to an embassy before. I don't even know. Bola, I'm confessing here.
You are confessing, yes?
Yes.
So to travel to America, you never went to the embassy for a visa?
No, all I saw was
the documents, your visa. But you were able to board the plane and go to America?
Yes, because the person was just like me.
Oh, so what they call into shame. They had somebody who looked like you.
I'm confessing.
You're confessing.
Go ahead. A shame.
But at least today we talk to.
Yeah. Minim was around 22 there, 20 to my 23. Now looking at this country, people say we all say it's hard. It has been hard since. You know, but now when we were young, we didn't see it. Things will not change better.
This was what in the 1990s, yeah?
Yeah, 99,
2000.
I didn't know. McBrown Chrome, I say they'll collaborate you. Won't you go?
Wow.
You will go.
You will go. Because you were innocent. You didn't know anything about that. Know.
So
they gave you somebody's passport. You traveled. So you got to America.
I got there, and somehow I don't want to continue. I got arrested.
You got arrested at the airport, and you were deported.
And I was deported.
Oh no.
And you know, McBrown, me my dear friend deporting. Me name anything. So when they brought me back, I was so sad. I was like, why is it that my turn? But I didn't know that
They had done
that. It was when I came. That
so they didn't tell you anything, and you went alone or with your uncle?
Alone.
Oh no.
My uncle is dead. In coming can't say
yes, but he was trying to help.
He was trying to help. And he had loved me since, and he took care. He gave me the name McBrown.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
So that is not your dad's name or anything? People are saying your dad is white. Is it true?
Me papa
Oh, Papa Organ, Ghana. Interesting. So all those, stories, and you are the daughter of a Scottish person or a Canadian. You've heard that before? Your father was alive when you were going through all
But I didn't know him. I didn't grow up with him.
Have you reached out to him?
Oh, we are cool.
Oh, you are cool now.
We speak.
God bless you.
He always wake me up and I get angry. He always call me early morning. I can't say, I'm my brain. Don't frame after 10. But that's when you need to know.
We'll be going for a break, but before the break, let's end the US story. So, have you been able to travel back to the US?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so then this is a call to the US Embassy. Because of that,
I've applied.
You were banned. I think we should talk to the US Embassy. Look, this is your camera. Tell us something. At that time, you were innocent. You didn't know anything. What would you like to say to them? Have you applied? When was the last time?
Yes, I have.
And what are they saying to you because of that story?
It's a crime. So.
But I think after 10 years.
Yes, but I'm okay.
This is your camera.
Okay, I will say that I didn't know about it. It's true. And this thing about Ghanaians, let me say it. When we are going to the embassy, even now, we are very scared. We start shaking. And for that matter, we keep lying. And sometimes we feel like when we see the white person and we don't get them visa, we are coming home to die. Or the person will kill us. But because of that, we always keep losing or missing our chances. So I would use this opportunity to say that we should now, if you're going to the embassy, things have changed even more than my time.
Correct.
Now fingerprint, now everything is there. So we should do things right now. Now if I go and you don't give me, I'm okay. If you give me, I'll be very happy.
That's right.
But because I will come genuinely now. I'm coming genuinely now. And I'm saying that to everybody, go genuinely, because the records will be there forever. And if you keep lying, it will go against you.
Interesting one.
I'll beg them
that
please, American Embassy, consider me again. Look at my record. I'm not a bad person. I've never been a bad person because I really knew what I've done and I wanted to correct it. And I want to take this opportunity to tell everybody same. And that is life.
That is life.
Okay.
I mean, life happened. And I think that after this, I'm also going to make sure that I put you in touch with the very good woman who is the U.S. ambassador. I believe that you can plead your case. You can sit down with her. Like you said, a lot has gone on within these years. And now, look, you own a lot of stuff. Your destiny has changed, if I should put it that way. So, hey, I think you should go back to the U.S. Why not? And a big thank you to Alisa Hotel. Yes, we're coming to you live from the Alisa Hotel. Thank you to the management of Alisa. Time for me to tell you about MTN. MTN free after 1. Well, have you heard, guys, the latest from MTN? If not, then listen in. For those of you who love MTN free after 1, prepare for the upgraded experience. That is MTN free after 1 extra. Let me tell you about it. The extra is all about something great. With MTN free after 1, you know what? You can talk for 1 whole hour uninterrupted while paying for only the first minute of every 10 minutes you talk. Which means for every 10 minutes you talk within the hour, you only pay for the first minute. That's some great news for you. And you get to talk for 60 minutes straight with no interruptions. You know what? You like what you hear, right? Well, let me tell you more. That's not enough. You also get 70 megabytes of data for free after your first call. So you see, now is the time to talk extra with all the people you love. To subscribe to MTN free after 1 extra today, just dial *550#. That's *550#. and follow the prompts. And also, some great news from Hubtail. You know, sometimes buying your car insurance isn't the problem. It is when you forget to renew it and then you get in trouble with the police or an accident. Instant car insurance is now on Hubtail. So get your instant car insurance sticker anytime. No long things. Just install the Hubtail app. Enter your car number to your instant insurance sticker. And that's it. You can also set a reminder for your next renewal date. Simple. Go to hubtail.com/app to install your Hubtail app. And then you set a reminder to renew your car insurance today. Hubtail is everything you. After this break, we have a lot more coming up only on Starr Chat. We'll be right back. And welcome back. You're on Starr Chat. My name is Bola, and our guest is the gorgeous, the beautiful, the ever delectable Nana McBrown. Nana, welcome back.
Thank you.
Great. So it's now time for us to tell you about MTN Yellow Thursday. You know, Thursdays are now extra special on MTN. Yes, Thursdays just got more exciting because from now on you get a nice 25% purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app. It's simple. Use *138# this and every Thursday on MTN. MTN is saying that that's not enough for a lovely customer like you. So they are offering you free extra movie tickets. Can you believe that? When you pay with Momo at Silverbird Cinemas at Accra and West Hills Malls. So for those of you wonderful people right here in the Garden City, Kumasi as well, you get your tickets at the Golden Cinemas at the Kumasi Mall. So if you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted from now on. Yes, Thursdays, just something great for you from MTN. Now this is what I call a sweet deal. Well, set your reminders, bundle on my MTN *138#. It's that simple, *138#, and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount. And then visit cinemas as well. Use Momo and you get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday. Let me tell you about Top Choco. You know, there's nothing more pleasing than Top Choco chocolate spread on the bread. Yes, it has the power to awaken your taste buds. And also, it makes you happy instantly. You'll love Top Choco. Well, Top Choco 3-in-1 instant mixed chocolate drink is suitable for preparing both hot chocolate and cold chocolate as well. So, it's all for you. It's your choice. Just add hot water and you're good to go. Introducing the latest to our Top Choco family. That's the Top Choco Choco Cup. Something that you will love. Surely be a crowd pleaser. You will love that. So children can take it to school. Imagine serving these cups at birthday parties, picnics, or any other gathering. So go ahead and get your Top Choco. Welcome back, Empress. We're on. So let's talk about, getting into the movie industry. We're talking about the audition, you getting, a call up. And then what happened, McBrown?
After I came back,
right,
deported and frustrated, crying every day. One day, I tuned into Fox FM. I heard our late brother, Kwame Uswansa, had an interview, and then he left some numbers behind that whoever is interested to go to Miracle Films. I went there. And I don't know how God always, in my difficult times, opened doors for me. So I went to Miracle Films. At that time, his shop was at Edum. So I went there, and God works
mysterious ways.
Most in my life, I always say this. Just when there's an obstacle or a difficult time and I don't know what to do, there's a direction. That's how God does it, or do something different. So when I went there, I met a lot of people, but I met two guys, and they were like, if you want to act, then you have to register. I registered, and I was like, put my name there, but I don't have money.
Right.
So when he wrote my name there, and I said, I had said I don't have the money. He was like, oh, no, you have to if you want to be part. So I was like, I'm going to bring money, but you put my name there. I will bring you the money.
Wow.
So immediately I stepped out. I met Morris, and big thank you to Morris and Mr. James Abuaji and Joe.
Abuaji.
Joe, and both were at Miracle Films.
Okay.
So they were like, who are you looking for? I was like, I want to act, but they said I should go and get money. I know somebody down there, so I'm going to get money, but I have my name there. And they were like, come. I could see, money what do you want to do? And then I told them. So right there, the guy gave me a script that this is the script, go and learn. I said, I don't know what it's about. So it's a storyline. So it's like Aku is a girl or a cock and a hen kind of story. So when you are reading, you follow it.
That's right.
I said, okay. I took the script home. So the next Sunday, we went to audition at Cultural Center. That's where they had said the roles already. I thought I was going to read the script when I come and
then
they
I'll be
auditioning. I sat. They were auditioning themselves, as in the Miracle Films they had done audition a long time ago, and they were now trying to figure who to have this role. But they'll give one character to about 4 people. So that was what they were doing. I was seated watching. So after everything, it was like we had done, these are the people we are going to be working with, but everybody to stay glued. In case somebody miss out, we will call you. So I was like, hey, it's in bed and cry. And he was like, okay, right now, I want to start creating crew from Kumasi. Everybody comes from Accra. So this production, we are going to bring people from Accra. And then I'll get people from here to assist them. So by 3rd production, you all will have an idea of sound or this or that. So after that, it was like, so I want people right now to be light people, then they will stand up. Makeup, then you get another people. So you got to costume. So like costume, everybody was seated. Costume, everybody was seated. I said, let me say, costume, my daddy.
You didn't even know what?
I didn't even know. Wow. They were using some terms there.
Yes,
so I didn't know what
it was.
That term, but I know that costume is like creating an outfit for some. So costume, my dad was, say you man need the crown. When I bet share omuntari, bobo, ubia ponko feel. Now they will bobo nyaman to be ampe. So when the person said that, I said, so I can't meet him. So I'm going to be on the set with them. Then I stood up. I said, "Sir, I'm new here. The costume, I don't know it, but if you show me or you teach me, I'll do it."
Wow.
And it was like, oh, okay, and they come and write your name here. Where do you live? I said, Kwada. So I said, oh, I live at Tanoso, opposite Yasantua Secondary School. Kwada so and Tanoso is like Identity Medina. So I said, then I'll come. So the Tuesday, he gave me Tuesday morning, I went there. Then
you are a child of faith and a child of God.
And that's how come I'm here.
So you didn't start off with acting. You saw an opportunity in providing or assisting them with costume. And then you transitioned.
Yes, because on the set, after 3 days, their car spoiled. And me too, I have been driving when I was 16.
Oh, you started driving when you were 16?
Yes, when I was 16. So I had knowledge about cars. And in between that time, I dated somebody who works at magazine.
Oh, you dated a mechanic or somebody?
Not a mechanic, a businessman.
A businessman, okay.
Yes.
Who was
trading around magazine and
in car parts.
In car parts. And also in cars.
Magazine.
Yes. He bought me my first car.
At age 16? You were dating
No. I started driving my grandfather's big car, Dada B.
At age 16?
Age 16.
But when you started dating that businessman, you were how old?
I was around 21.
21?
Yes.
Well, you got a big man then.
Yes.
Rich man.
So
magazine didn't know his car.
The car never fell.
He gave you your first car?
Yes.
At 21?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We are so in term and Usian in
term. Of course, when you're able to, get into it early, then you also learn.
When he saw me, because of my background in French. So I was working at a comm center. And then he came to do the call there. And then he was like, I should call Côte d'Ivoire for him. Because he was selling some cars. He was trading between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire. So when he came, he was like, I've called that for the past 3 days. I'm not getting the person. I want to. He needs this car and I have it. I have a customer that has, so please try for me. So I doubt it was not going first. It was not going to the third one. It went. It was like, wow, a call. Come on. So he didn't even go to the booth because when he's reading to go, your charges go high.
That's right.
So he was like, hello, monsieur, Fofana, ça va, friend, Ghana, car, bring. I said, you want to speak French? He was like, yes. I said, Fofana, what do you want to tell him? I can speak for you. I took the phone and was like, say it now. Tell him. I said, catch and say, Menyaka Nibi. So I was like, bonjour, monsieur. Pardon, monsieur l'a dit que le voiture là, il peut envoyer, French, then I come back and I tell the man, maybe I not say, and then the man sat down. He's like, my God, me what Tommy? What a French? Wow, we are lucky girl. Wow, my year corner sign call. Then I'll come back again for you to make another call. Tell him again the same. I'm going to plan it. Tell him the day I was. After that, in the evening he came. Then he sat down. We had a long chat. He didn't say anything. Then he went. The next day he came to pass by. He stopped. He sat down. He didn't make a call. We chat. Me, I didn't know anything. Then he went. In the evening he came. We sat down. We chat. Then he left. So the third day he was coming. I was like, where do you live? All this while he didn't ask me that. But I said, I live at Kwada. So he said, oh, okay. Can I drop you? I said, hey. Then you drop me by the roadside because if my auntie can choose my grandma made age man. So you dropped me by the roadside. So he dropped me. On our way going, I was like, hey, okay, you went. It was Tico.
Oh,
it was new in Kumasi, okay. And nobody had that. So I was like, okay, when he come, and it was so cute. So when we were going, like, do you know how to drive? I said, yes, I can drive. I was, are you sure? I said, yes. So we got to Prempeh College, and there was a police barrier there. So after the barrier, he gave me the car. He said, drive, let me see. Then I drove the car to my junction. He said, no, where is your house? I said, I won't show you my house. Come to my work if you want me. Because if I show you and you come, my auntie will let me stop.
That's right.
So I won't show you. So he dropped me. The next afternoon, he came again. In the evening, he said, if you can drive the car home. I said, no, when I get to the police barrier, I can't cross. So he crossed with me, gave me the car, and then he left. So I went to park the car at the filling station.
You couldn't take it home?
I went to park the Tico at the filling station. Then I walk home. The next morning, come for the car. Afternoon, that morning I come and look at the car and I'll go home. And then I'll go home.
So he gave the car to you?
At that time he didn't say he was giving it to me, but the fact that I can drive and park, the key, everything, I come and look at the car. Is he still there? I don't want trouble. And I'll go home. So in the afternoon, in the evening, he came to the work. He was like, if you can drive, take the car. I like you. I said, hey, then don't come to my house. Always come here. If you come to my house, my auntie sees me. He'll stop me from the work. So he kept on coming to the workplace, sat there, and then we started dating.
Wow. You dated for how long?
I dated till I left for America. Ooh. Because when my uncle saw me, it wasn't a day. Okay. It took him years. 2 years
to get you to America.
To America. Wow. So it took me years. He changed my name, went to Pioneer. That time it was Kumasi Pioneer. Went to do affidavits. He changed my name from Felicity Ajiman. Yeah. Then he said, if you go to Abroche and you become a big star, Felicity Ajiman, no, let's put your grandmother's name there. Because I was named after my grandmother. Right. It's Nana Ama Usua. And he was like, no, keep the Ajiman because that's a family name. So Ama Usua is your soul name, so it's okay. So it was Nana Ama Ajiman. And it was like, for you to be special, let me add the McBrown to it, because when I went to South Africa to teach, a professor saw how brilliant I was. I was Joseph Boachi. And professor was like, no, Joseph Boachi, it's okay. But I served the professor, and the professor gave me his name. So I was Papa Kofi McBrown. And he made me unique among Ghanaians, among
the students.
Yes, the students, among everybody. When you talk of McBrown, it's not just about you, the name. There's something about you that represents the name.
Do you believe that that change of name also helped you to excel? I mean, from Ajiman that you used to, you know, answer to. You feel McBrown, that name is a blessing indeed. I
think my uncle blessed me. He blessed me with that name. Because with the explanation he gave, I fell in love with what he was telling me. I was like, yeah, Papa, Kenya Bado, Sesano Mami. Then that name has changed me. Wow. And that's what has made me.
Interesting.
Yes.
And you were a superstar, a household name and all of that. You've starred in over 200 movies, is that right?
More than that.
More than 200 movies?
Yes.
Amazing. Walk us through your work ethic. You are disciplined, you are consistent, you are affable. How do you do that? Walk us through that, McBrown.
You know, B, I'm one person that before I make an attempt, I must think through. I must fall in love. And I must see the future.
That's right.
Of whatever I want to do. Sometimes I get deceived by the future. But the present gives me a level that even when the future turns to the other side, I can still flow. So I think about my steps. I'm a human being, I forget myself. When I'm working with Bola, I'm not just getting a salary from you. I must leave Bola's place happy and with a lot of knowledge, going to survive on my own. I'm that type. I work with you for 2 years. I'm not going to be on the same level with you, but you'll be happy to see where I will be.
Your progression.
Yes.
Talking about work and living and all of that, I know, yes, you got into television presentation, you're on UTV and all of that. Why did you have to leave? Did you get a better offer from Media General or Onia TV? Did you say to yourself that, what, I've got into this crescendo or this level, I want to move on? What was it for you, Nana? For the first time, maybe you want to let us into it.
Oh, B.
Yes.
I will say it this way, and genuinely,
please do.
I will say it. And if I am not feeling good, I would want to move on. But I would want to move peacefully, because I know where my vision is. Media General, if I get tired, I will move. It's like that with every human
Were
being.
you tired with McBrown's Kitchen and everything, hosting showbiz?
I'm not tired with hosting. I won't be tired.
You were not tired?
No.
But you said you were tired, so you wanted to move on from UT.
What I say I'm tired is where you get in life. It's not the environment, and it's not the people.
Okay.
It is me.
Okay.
I have done this. This is the line. My year drew her. Me here another space. A higher speed, no ye. And mommy leverage, no. And mommy okay, but me feel say, me na me de me home. And I'm in baby, I'm de me continue. I just want to have another set. I don't know if you understand me.
They could have provided the same set for you with a different feel.
Maybe
still
I am not getting the right words.
Maybe. Tell us.
I am not getting. Despite media, is still a home.
Right.
From here, if I want to have an interview,
Great.
I can call Father.
Anytime.
I still speak to Father on your. I will tell you.
Good.
We are very good friends.
Thanks for clarifying that.
I still speak to Father. I can call Father and say, Father, we hear promo. United Showbiz, me know na build here. I say me baso. I be me say Father be can know. I be hear me nwanwa. O can know ameko despite ho. When you intra, me da so na fine. O can know.
So all those, I mean, rumors and things that are there.
Dr. Sapon. To be honest, me call Dr. Sapon and say me despite. Because yana crofo fix me nim despite me fa ho. E dia anasa me as a ho na say me power until me ko can no.
Okay.
Logistically.
You respect the structures.
Yes, I will. And I know Father will not say no for me to even go to the other side. I left UTV peacefully.
So why was there the brouhaha and all the things? And sometimes when you post, people will say we are attacking them. When they also post, people feel there's something. How come?
Maybe the time was short because my last presentation on UTV was 25th December. And like I said, I left UTV peacefully because I had told Father before 25th. God is my witness. Me mpese meja mark basa because my age ma medidi wo ho. Me mitimi kwa despite papa miniska ofa miniska. On hwe me kwa. Oh. What you say? Anya me pay no na na hwe me wo. Na me call despite also. Oh. Intino, I told Father before. And Father was like, I won't let you go. That's the truth.
Wow. Wow.
And I knew say man fa force and kwa ma me nko.
Okay. Did you tell despite you tell Dr. Sapon or it was only Father?
It was only Father. Because before United Showbiz I had McBrown's Kitchen, then Father was the one I was dealing with. And what I do is the work, Father is the boss.
That's right. So you respect the structures.
The structures.
Super.
I don't take advantage of my uncle
Your
despite
friendship,
or my friendship. Until now, quite to say, oh, could you see despite have a manipulative situation, you know? But I can say, move on to another, it's a father, any kind of, no. That was not the idea.
Okay.
So, since everything UTV, I don't go to despite.
So, Father didn't want you to leave.
To go.
And why did you still have to go? That means that you didn't give him that respect, or you thought if you listen some more, you'd be, asked to stay, so, and you didn't want to?
This is it, B.
Tell us.
When Father didn't want me to go, I already had a feeling to go. And this work, we work with feelings. We work with, the energy is the feeling. It's not about the salary, it's not about, media generally didn't give me anything special that despite couldn't have given me. Your feelings.
Okay.
Into no, me feel it say, now me person me changing my brand no.
Okay.
So kakra. And you're the bonnie.
Do you have regrets leaving UTV for Media Journey?
I don't think I regret anything I do in life because, like I said, I think through it and I see the vision. Into me regret here. Media I am a Nigerian say my build this show no that's so jina na so na ne obi tena ho na okasa on to me and wonyam no it will come back to me too. We will share.
Do you watch UTV or United
Me
Showbiz?
share, but me who social media.
I who social media, but you don't make it a point to say I'm tuning in.
No crying 19 a man family show no. Hana answer Saturday.
Oh, so you thought through it that you don't want to have a conflict of
Media General gave me freedom to do what I want.
To pitch it head to head, you could have done that.
No, one can say me chasing.
No, I'm saying that you could have done that at the same time.
Yes. Media General told me that this is a platform we are giving you. What can you bring on board? Then I took my ideas to them. And then we all sat down. They said, okay, we have this time, we have this time, we have this time, we have this time. Choose. Which one we're going to pick? I could have chosen Saturday because no matter what, I had time to do that. That one. I said, no, my show is different. So I want people to relax and take me through give them new energy to the new week.
Right.
So I want a Sunday. Besides, Saturdays are too busy for me. I needed my Saturday too. Okay. I missed a lot of VGMs. I missed a lot of events. I missed all because of Saturday.
Hosting Saturday shows.
You know, I was supposed to be presenting Global Citizen.
Oh, really? So you were the original MC for Global Citizen? You missed it because of United Showbiz, because you were on air around that time. This is news for us.
Yes.
So you were the original MC for Global Citizens that happened in 2022 in Ghana at the Independence Square.
I was part of the Ghanaian
MCs. Oh.
So one of them took my role. Which
okay.
Those are all the things put together that.
And you thought the Saturday should be for me. Is it also about family as well?
Yes, because like I said, funerals, programs, parties, other stuff that I missed a lot. Or most of the time I'm not there.
Right.
And because I'm on TV, they'll forgive me. But truthfully, I also sometimes want to be there.
You want to be there. So you also want to be at the events, the Ghana Music Awards, the Emmy Awards, Global Citizens, like you mentioned, and all of that. And you're right. Weddings, funerals.
Yes.
Oh, a lot of social programs happen on Saturday.
And also, I had tasks from people. When I was at UTV, they were like, Nana, we want to come on your show. We want to, but I realized that that show was not like built for that kind of
So you changed the concept. You created the Onia showbiz.
Especially the Friday ones.
The Friday ones. It was your concept too.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because of the request or the people that always come to me.
And congratulations, because you see the trends and all of that, and you do a lot of philanthropic, deeds as well. I can see that you're very human at heart, and that is what informs that.
It's from, like I said, where I'm coming from. I can't forget it.
That's right.
My house, to go and sleep on my beautiful bed, I have to pass through where I used to be. Wow. So I see my family house.
Your family house.
I see my grandfather's house. I see my classmates. I see this. I see them. I go like, God is good. God is indeed good.
So you've transitioned from acting and, now McBrown's Kitchen. You've done. Do you have that running as well, or you've shelved it for some time?
Yes, for the past
Is it coming
season,
back on screen?
It is. Okay. Bigger and better.
Bigger and better.
And more
Give us the scoop. When?
We are having it through to December.
Wow.
Yeah, the next season is
the next
coming.
Season of McBrown's Kitchen.
I went for a break this season because I've not been too well from June. Yeah.
Are you expecting another baby?
I wish.
Oh, you want to have another baby?
Yes.
Are you trying for it then?
I've not started, but if I don't get it, I'll surrogate.
Oh, you surrogate?
Yes. I really want to have another child. That after 50, I want to have a baby running in my house and keeping me busy.
But 50, you should be done and over traveling with.
I'm a family
Baby
person.
Maxine is there.
Baby Maxine must have a brother or a sister. I'm just putting a few things down together. Wow. I will.
You will?
I will. If my doctor say I cannot.
You go for?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
You really want to have another baby?
Yes.
People say at your age, 47, and come on, have fun. You have baby girl, Maxine, and you should be okay. You want to have maybe, preferably a boy, right?
Yes, and especially now that there are options.
There are options, yes.
And kwane here,
yeah.
But we can't abandon our dreams.
That's right.
So, after 50 or when I'm hitting 50,
you want to give birth.
I know I cannot do cry. I would go through the right process.
Wow, interesting. We'll be going for a break, but before the break, tell us about what makes you happy, Nana McBrown. I know you're passionate about helping others, you love your work and all of that. But aside that, what drives you? What makes you happy?
Well, what makes me happy, first of all, is life. But you see, when you're alive and you don't have the things in it too, you are not happy. So let's say, assume that God has given us life. So in the life, what will make me, Nana, here happy is money.
Money?
See the way I said it?
It's money.
And that's why I work too much for it.
Wow. You're overly rich, and
no,
we see
overly rich.
You've done a whole lot of ambassadorial deals.
But
some
adverts. Some can be done for free, that.
Oh, you've done some adverts for free?
No, I'm just saying that.
Or some ambassadorial deals
and
for free?
Some can be done discounted.
I know, but of course, I heard a little bit whispered that you don't charge less than 200,000 Ghana cedis to become an ambassador.
Oh, David.
You don't charge 200,000?
Oh, David.
But you've charged that before?
Oh, me
no, but you started in how many adverts thus far? Or you're a brand ambassador for how many brands?
I think I can count like 10.
Like 10?
Wow. Yes, I think so. And one say, Hano, Ghana, no, sometimes cry, no. I'm in person, I come in person,
right.
Because
now we can talk about high sense. There's Dedel spices. There's
Tasty Tom.
Tasty Tom.
My Way Insurance.
My Way Insurance, yes.
Soft Care. Baby diaper.
You had the preferred brand.
Tissues.
Bell Pack
and right
tissues.
now, Kivo Gary.
Oh, Kivo Gary as well.
Yes.
That is 7. Yeah. I've seen a lot more. You've done some more as well.
Hey, you want to?
Yeah, I think that I can't. There's what?
A lot. Holy. Holy.
Holy mosquito spray, right?
Holy mosquito spray. Do you want to go on and on?
It's okay. We'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about motherhood. You know, there are a lot of people who look up to you and how you are with your child. And even I think when she was 1, you got a deal to become an ambassador. And for me, even for my little girl, sometimes, what's the place? Amalina?
Amalina.
Fantastic. You made them, you know, what it is, I should say proudly.
Oh, I should have added Amalina too. I'm sorry.
Exactly. So, congratulations. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, and I would like to say a big thank you to Starr Assurance, and we welcome you on board Starr Chat as well. Well, Starr Motor Third Party Extra, something great, a policy from Starr Assurance. Protect your vehicle and change your life. At Starr Assurance, we believe in driving change, not just vehicles. So do you know that our enhanced Starr Motor Third Party Extra policy is designed to give you something special? Yes, your peace of mind while making a meaningful impact in the lives of children in need. So, here's the catch. For every Starr Motor Third Party Extra policy you buy, you contribute 5 Ghana cedis to Hope for Little Lives. It's a dedicated NGO working tirelessly to improve the lives of underprivileged children. So that's some great news. And big thank you to Starr Assurance for this. The Starr Motor Third Party Extra is an enhanced third-party policy providing cover for loss or damage to your windshield, driving mirrors, back glass, or other glass components of your vehicle. So you know what to do. Choose your Starr Motor Third Party Extra today and put a smile on the face of children in need, while you also get to protect what you deserve. Together, we can make a difference. Call us now on 0302 245908. 0302-245908 or toll-free number 0800-177-177. Starr Assurance, your solid partner. And to MTN is the MTN SME month. Are you into small or medium-sized business? Well, if you're looking to manage communication costs effectively, then I have some news from you. It's the MTN SME Plus. It offers you flexible prepaid packages, classic, super, or premium. And that includes talk time, SMS data, and voice services. So enjoy free on-net calls every Monday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. only from MTN. Dial star 5060 hash. That's star 5060 hash to subscribe today. Yes, MTN, let's business done together. And let's do this. Let's get business done together. MTN everywhere you go. Nana, welcome back. So we're talking about motherhood.
Yes.
And you know what you did for your baby girl Maxine. At 1 or 2, I don't remember the age, but you got her to be a brand ambassador.
Yes.
How is motherhood like, first and foremost? Walk us through it.
Motherhood is amazing.
You
It's
gave
beautiful.
birth to your first child at what age?
41 to 42.
41 to 42. You had been trying to give birth.
I celebrated 42. I think my home was in few months.
Oh. And before that, you were trying to have a baby of your own?
Yes.
It took you how many years?
I started having a baby from the guy who bought me the car.
And you weren't getting pregnant?
No.
Is there a condition? Are you
I know.
medically?
There wasn't.
Nothing.
There wasn't.
Also, at age 20, you've been trying to have a child?
That guy wanted to have a child with me at that time.
Wow.
And it was not coming. So
were you crying always?
at that time, I wasn't crying. I was young. And
at what age did you start getting worried that, well, you're trying, having unprotected sex, and still nothing's happening?
Getting worried started after 32. I actually bought my first house at age 32.
Oh, you bought your first house? In
Yes,
Kumasi?
no, Accra here,
Accra?
small house. You still
have that?
Yes,
Oh,
I still have it.
Wow.
Some estate houses.
Yes.
I still have it. So after that is when I realized that I say they met me out.
Who were you dating at that time?
That time I think I'm in a serious relationship.
Oh, right. Was it before Ochiame Kwame or after that Ochiame Kwame came?
Oh, Ochiame long ago.
Oh, long ago. After the burger, after the man.
What burger?
The magazine guy.
Oh, magazine there. Before I became an actress.
An actress, okay.
Or not the businessman, not in the baby cry.
Ready to spend on
you.
you.
Me and say, me what TV so. After we didn't really break up giddy because even now when he sees me, we still
talk. You still have.
Yes, when he sees me, we talk. We still talk. Ochiame Kwame, when he sees me, we talk.
Oh, you still talk to him?
Yes.
Is his wife your friend?
No, because I didn't know her from anywhere.
Yeah.
So in industry, I want to make say on Chiame. You be done for. Oh, then I'm a G.
Then now G. I love that. I love your opinion. But you still talk to Ochiame Kwame?
Ochiame no, me cried no, baby, na meet me on Vemano.
Why did you guys break up? Walk us through. Why?
I won't say it's a relationship, and then when we talk about it, it will mess up everything. I don't know how they will take it.
No,
but I am encouraging. Just kind of encouraging certain relation. I always tell people that me ya Caribbean and come dream after 35.
What are you saying? That you will not consider marriage before 35? Really?
Me dream after 40 or probably 45.
You are setting the standard.
But to me no be awo. Me say many issue they making, but look, the principle of life. Mistake na ye no. Oni obi wo ba ko sesia. Enya hwe.
But you are a Christian, you know that is not right. You have to be married.
But Bible ho na mra so na wiase mra so akwani nkwanhia so wo ho.
No, but if you are saying you are being deliberate.
Na Nyankopon hu se waboni pa ye be go through the into the boni free tato e de my be. Obanie, you know say you can afford food for oban, but oban be kwa bontin. Am obi the fried rice na nada. Do you understand what I say? Intino edru baby a Bible nchreche ne unyi akwara no nya e ma se oto san so hwe ni mu a otumi hyede.
Intenti na so de titi ni ye nti ni Bible akwankyere ene nchreche na
oba ware nya ne de sa se what ebiso ana onim na enso enka nchem se wanyi ye nkola no we've not done anything like that. O ma me be hwe your bibia na enso Joe boy bia or they say like best school binti be fall in love with attitude ni maybe now I could dinechi.
You advise ladies now, if knowing what you know now, to get married after 35.
Think of marriage after 35 or get married after 35. Wow. Do you know why?
Tell us.
What I have gone through, no, I was happy that every man that I went through, no, young bomi to you, young woman sikai, young bomi in prime, I'm a many ba kwanchi and because life now you go through you be an nya many papa nenet na.
You've gone through abuse.
Wow. And you be an nya o mame no papa tnase na umdi nya mesro sa ka ho na asa adwene education ho e de wanyini. Into there are a lot of people are like me going through what I went through. O mame to kwan o papa ewu o mame woni o mame nua nete ono nana nete one no wofa one ne anti they go through that. Into no sa koda no. One hwe ya he or she would do a lot of things, end up in prison, give birth 3, 4, 5, a whole lot.
And society gets to judge them.
Judge them, they don't know. So me, from my experience, I will advise that as a young girl, if you can go to school, go to the school, finish, have your degree, work, have an experience, 2, 3, salary name. As you are working, as I speak, I have 2, my children. My stepchildren, Junior is in a disco, and my other daughter, Nikita, is at the Bree Girls. And Omoma Kwanya, also a classes, and I'm saying, hey, I got to school more 3 months. My friend wants to mount that. One room cook. Oh, by our upper classes, 1 year classes. So, what were you doing in school? In your free time, you didn't learn? Oh, by me, then I got to hairdressing. Oh, Tibo. No one says, said yes, yeah, we go, mammy, make a wig, baby, I wash my wig. At the same time, from secondary school, no, on to me in Tenerife because dream na me kaminya na me peno, or no na me de bemom. In Tino, secondary school, no, what you went to very right, our coppings of a colleague on Nibi.
Wow. So you want your kids to go to university.
Yes.
Something you couldn't achieve. You want
yes,
them.
So they call
You regret not going to or completing secondary school. You have regrets for that?
I regret it because I can't do anything about it. But I feel, say, in their era, life will be more difficult and challenging. But say, what me concentrate to school no now was own classes no. Or college loose. No, I call a 3 year na numere. Lige bofa your pharmacy or school penny a fano. No money na be fi. Nti 9 one can say wa brain to unsuande. 2 buy books no go back to it.
That is great home training and also equipping them with life skills.
Bola says that you know school no ntimi afanya you me be salon.
Are we losing that as modern day parents? Because parents will say, oh, you go to school, after that you are doing extra classes, there's vacation classes. Some even don't know how to do home chores. They don't know how to cook. They get worried with that.
Nikita is 16, 10, 17.
Right.
When you're in Legon, then you use that craft you went to learn to feed yourself.
Okay.
Then I'll pay the school fees.
Even now when you travel, I go to the States or in London now, that people who are in college or in universities, they also get to do something. They earn. We work.
Yes. Two coins is here. When you're a Jumania, you can have people here doing to susket 1 or 2 places. And you know,
and also for the men, you are saying that really knowing what you know, a man should be 40 and now think of marriage. But they will say, oh, a woman will also say that our biological clocks are taken away, so you know we need to give birth.
Biological clocks, no, it will hot.
Yes.
Nature, it's real.
That's right. So how then do they beat that?
So what I'm saying is, I'm not stamping on a 35, but if from your 32 they're going, because Bola, or because school in by 25, maybe a fin open degree be a candy or one, or we are 28, 30, nothing. Degree, but even from 22, also started swing Juma along school now walk on, and now we are BB along school now they con, so that by the time you are 30, Bola, when we see kakra, in between when your dog kakra, broken heart kakra, ebi abuse mu kakra, and but say obaya ready so by equipping a one, and must obi abusing or ye quick free
no. Which is something you didn't know, so it was difficult.
I mean,
no, but back then you didn't know. Okay, so he helped you.
Yes, me back then, me for relationship na ye kon na me hu so ye kwajo for kram to me di jaw.
Oh, sir.
Yes, well me pa dey fe.
You want a hard working.
Yes, a pa dey fe.
Speak some more English for us. You are
sorry. I
no problem.
I like beautiful things.
Right.
I like beautiful things.
Sure.
And I want to live good.
So you want a man who's also supportive and diligent, hardworking.
Yes. You may find that person maybe at age 25, and then you build with the person.
Correct.
If the person don't change, why leave?
Okay.
You won't leave. You still be with the person. But in a relationship, when we're all growing up, we tried something.
So you've left a man at a point in your life where that person was lazy. Oh. And you told,
I don't have to spend 10 years with you to see that. When a man is lazy, after a year or 2, you will notice.
Wow.
And me, because I'm on speed. Not speed to crash, but speed limit to find myself.
How has being a mother changed your perspectives, you know, about life and your career? Has it changed a lot?
Yes, it has. Of course, I had my sister's kids around me, and I knew I had children home, but when I gave birth, one thing I would say it has even changed a lot of things around me, the way I think. And right now, I wake up in the morning and I say, God, help me do this and give me life. Mebanusa, don't kill me. If I die right now, looking at what I've gone through and what is right now, there's nothing like losing a mother. We all say it, even at this age. So don't let me die and leave my daughter. So that alone, I get not like afraid, but it hits me sometimes, and I just feel like the next thing I need right now in life is long life. So aside that, I know that right now everything I do will be on the internet, and Maxine will wake up one day in the future to read all that. My steps must be ordered accordingly a few things.
And that is what I really want to get into. How do you handle public scrutiny? I mean, you maintain your private life in this age of social media. How are you able to do that beautifully?
Maybe right now, the moment they were like freedom of speech, we lost everything. Because before internet came, before you could say something about somebody,
that's right.
Before you could write something, the person will not even see it. It was P.O. box. How would you know my box to send me what you think?
Exactly.
But right now, freedom of speech, in addition to social media, it's a platform that in the future more to come, that you cannot decide on what people should think
Does
about
that get you worried? Because you're one personality that, a lot of people will spew out certain untruths. And do you deliberately go on social media to check, what are they saying? You don't do that?
No, but I'm a social media fan.
Okay.
So I go through it all sometimes. On TikTok, I see some. On Instagram, I see some.
Do you go to the comment sections?
When I'm bored and the thing is interesting, sometimes I go.
Does it not get to you? Yes, you're a human being, but...
Bola, when you say, I feel like whoever is commenting, so what negative a wide journey?
That's right.
What positive a wide journey? The other negative, me the positive me can
Does it ever, get to you, or has it ever gotten to you that you read something that you knew that this was pure lies?
A lot of them. A lot. I've seen a lot of things.
Did it get to you?
No. It doesn't get to me. I just feel like, you don't know what you're talking about. It shouldn't get to me now. I've been in this job for 24 good years. Sometimes people go like, hey, Nana, when you know, Nana is old. Nana is about 47, she's lying. And I go like, yes, because you've missed your calculation.
Somebody said you were 55 and some say you're about...
Because they missed their own calculation. And it's not my calculation, I don't care.
You stayed relevant, and that's why they feel you've been around for long. Why?
When he was watching me, the mother was bathing him or her in the basin. And kids are attentive.
Yes.
So they know me when they were in the basin. And now they can afford a mobile phone 15.
And they still see you.
And they still see me. They feel like, life didn't and I mean, just got on mobile phone right now. It's like I'm okay, and this woman is still my size and my shape. They don't know that I'm also taking care of myself.
Charlie, that is it. That is it. They don't know.
Because if somebody was like 8 or 5, let's say 8, and watched me for 24 years, the person is 32 years.
Right.
Now growing probably beard and all that. So when they calculate, they feel like, but Nana, and that time too, I knew, and I mean, I know what's absent.
Of course.
So when they look at me driving things, and I go like, we Metusala na.
Wow.
That's the calculation.
That's the mentality.
Yes.
How do you stay motivated and you continue to, you've sustained it, the consistency, the relevance? What is it, Nanawa?
I think that everybody should learn this.
Tell us.
In whatever you're doing, whatever career you pick up, you must research yourself or learn on the job aside whatever qualification you have. I don't have any qualification when it comes to acting, hosting, or anything I'm doing on TV. I don't know. I learn on the job on the field of miracle films. And learning on the job as a costume, I had opportunity to get closer to him. And that man is full of wisdom that he would tell you, say, hey, we are this person that is right here thinking that he's a star. He has not learned this. He has not learned this. He has not learned this. The moment we get somebody who knows how to act and who knows how to do this, we'll use him again. So I say like, yo. So it means that I need to equip myself for every angle of the work I want to do.
That is wisdom right there. Have you directed your own movie? Have you produced your own movie?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
I've been directing since. I have about 8 movies, if I'm not lying, that I've directed.
Wow.
And I've produced about 5 or 6 movies
Congratulations.
in the past. Alicia, Diana Ba, Diadia Wono, a lot.
Are we going to give us that exclusive? Are we going to see a new movie from Nana McBrown? Are you coming out with maybe a series, a movie?
Okay, B. As I speak, I have. You see, people, we always go like the movie industry is down.
Yeah, is it dead or alive?
You see, the creative people are still alive, but the avenue to sell or market is collapsed. That's what they always say. But you see, when time changes and you don't change with the time, time goes and you're still in the space, but you don't know what time it is. Do you understand? So it's not like the industry is there. It's not dead. But we never had structures, and at that time was businessmen who had invested in the job. So when they realized that digitally the world has changed, they couldn't change with that, and that they couldn't catch up. So they went back to their businesses and left us the creative people to find avenues to distribute.
Are the creative people ready to take,
We are ready in the sense that if you go on YouTube now, knowing very well that you don't struggle to put things on YouTube, it's only that anything you put on YouTube, as long as it doesn't go against their law, they will allow you. But if you are to have a structure that we sell our movies through, then you can do proper
Are we taking advantage of it? As creatives, as movie actors and actresses, are we taking advantage of the digital media, new media?
Yes.
From where you sit, are we?
Yes. We realize that the businessmen are back to their business. So then we, the shareholders, must find business in what we are doing. So if you go on YouTube right now, the young guys took over when we were also busy hosting, because we also had an avenue of making money.
That's right.
And they didn't. So they were fast. We were saying, hurry up to go to the other side. Do you understand? So if you go on YouTube right now, the people that even in the Kumawood, they never had chances, are now making impact on YouTube.
And you are happy about that?
Yes. Yes, because they are making money. Everything we do in life is about money. Nobody should lie about this. It's about money.
Dr. Likey, one of your colleagues.
My paddy.
Yes. I watched that during the stage performance in the UK. He's vowed to stop acting due to many challenges, which includes spiritual attacks, colleagues in the industry not respecting each other, and all of that. What would be your advice?
On what?
He says that spiritual attacks, the movie industry does not pay off. He just wants to quit. He feels that it's not what it is back then.
When it comes to maybe going on the location for other people, probably nobody is right now interested.
Oh, really?
But for themselves and ourselves, as in for ourselves, we will, because we've paid our dues on that side long ago. Me right now, if I have to do movies like that, if the script is not good,
you not do
I don't even go think of the money. If the script is good, somebody like Peter Sedofia, when he calls me, knowing the kind of job he can do, I won't even talk about money. I'll go and do it. I have that friendship there.
Right.
But if you call me right now to come and do anything for YouTube, I won't do it unless I know what you put there.
So those skits that they do and all of that.
No. If I come on your set, our own will be different from what you have to put there or what you have there already. Yes, okay. I am one person. Because I'm an editor. I learn editing.
Oh, you can edit?
Yes. What you are doing right now, if you give me, I'll cut and paste, give you the graphics, give you and go. McBrown's Kitchen, I do it with the help of a Chami Kofi's team. Yes. So I learn editing, I learn hairdressing, I sew. I had a shop that I used to sew. Yes, at Achimota.
You're a woman for all seasons. You do everything.
So I learn everything. As I speak, I have my new series on YouTube called Great and Mighty.
Great and Mighty. That's your new series.
It's on YouTube. It's over an hour, 30 minutes. It's a movie series. If you want to.
Are you going to run it maybe from now till December or
yes.
something? Wow.
The first episode is out there. I wouldn't want to have a 15-minute episode, 30 minutes. My people have that. I don't have problem with that. But I want to change it so that it won't be like people miss the Kumawood. So it won't just be like they've seen Anama McBrown. But you sit down and watch a full story and will want more. You want more.
One of your colleagues, and still on the spiritual attacks, Portia, has confirmed that there's so much juju, or like we all call it spiritual attacks and all of that in the movie industry. Do you
I've seen it.
Have you experienced that?
I've had attacks on set, but I won't attribute it to juju. I've had attacks.
You've had attacks?
but I won't say it's juju. Juju is everywhere. B. Among your cameramen, ask them.
Wow.
Go to the waitresses.
Wow.
Ask them. Hairdressers. Ask them. Bankers.
So juju is everywhere.
Everywhere. Me, if juju works, come me also come me.
Wow. You've been juju before?
No. Kameka so be any breme. Kameka say obi any breme.
You believe that the power of God will shut down.
The power of God and your heart.
And your heart.
I wake up and I pray to God. I say, God, people are looking at me to disgrace me. They want my downfall. But also know that people are feeding from me. So help me. So juju dear, ebeyo men can say ain't to me nyame. But me person me try say I want to say that juju works. It's everywhere. But I don't want to think that I would do this person juju and I will go scot-free.
Have you had that encounter experience where people come to you and say, look, I can take you to a powerful spiritual?
I've had that encounter, and I'll sit on your TV and say that I don't have any connection with any juju man, no pastor, no spiritualist, no whatsoever in Ghana or in the world. Like the Bible says, give Caesar's unto Caesar, give Caesar's unto. That's it.
You've been approached before to go to.
I've been approached
so
by
that you
friends,
can be famous,
not movie people.
Not movie people.
By other friends to go. I said,
to do
no.
what? For myself.
The way you people will envy you. Please, people will do this. Let's go and protect yourself. I said, no. And me, throughout my career, I have never gone to a pastor or a juju man
to do pray for
me. Like now, the person is out there to tell me or demand for the whatever they come back for. I don't do that. God is my witness. I attend CAC. For the past 1 year, I've not been to church, but I pray on my bed. For the past over 1 year,
you've not been to church.
I won't lie because this thing will be out.
Yeah. After this break, we have a lot more coming up only on Star Chat. We'll be right back. And welcome back. You're on Star Chat. My name is Bola. Still on your movie Great and Mighty is on YouTube. Is doing well. It's
doing well. It's been on for like 5 days, and it's getting to 300,000 views.
Wow, amazing!
Yes, with even less promo and all that. I think people were waiting for it since early this year.
Right.
And
you've worked with Dr. Likey. There's Salma in there.
Yes.
There's Jeffrey Norte. Okay.
There's my favorite.
Who's that?
Dr. Likey.
Dr. Likey, yes.
Yes.
Is he your favorite actor now?
Oh no.
Who's your favorite all-time favorite actor? Will be who?
Ghana pa right now. Everybody's good though, but I think my all-time will be Ejako.
Ejako.
Yes, my all-time because you know. That's when me and Ejako
you gel.
Yes, and that's why we could do movies too. At that time, it was full of Nigerian movies. We switched.
Okay.
So if I switch something, it's like, Bola, you've made this show.
Right.
You are not there. Somebody come and sit here and make the show. You will still not forget the struggle you went through to build this show.
Right.
You know, so my all-time is Ejako.
Ejako. And for the women, you out of the equation, who will it be for you?
Women, look, let me tell you one thing about Ghanaian actresses. I think with the actresses, it's difficult than to choose from the men.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Your top 3 of all time?
Oh, my top 3.
No, but tell us. I mean, you're an authority in the movie industry.
My top 3, I would choose Jackie Appiah.
Jackie Appiah, okay.
I will get my sister Emilia Brobe and maybe
Emilia Brobe,
and
okay.
Vivian Gill.
And Vivian Gill. So your top 3: Vivian Gill, Jackie Appiah, and Emilia Brobe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If not, I respect everybody's craft. Like I said, it's very difficult. Yeah. But depending on, may I choose because of what I think you are not what.
And that is fair. That is fair. If you could collaborate with any international artist, movie maker, filmmaker, who would it be and why?
Where from where?
International filmmakers, so not from Ghana, but
globally.
Yes.
Maybe I would like to have I want to work with Idris Alba.
Idris Alba.
Yes.
Yeah, Idris was in Ghana for a year of return.
Yeah, it got to me when I heard he's left.
Oh.
Yes, I want to work.
And you also starred in an international movie. I saw them
coming to Africa.
Coming to Africa. Correct.
Yes.
But you really want to work with Idris Elba.
Yes.
What about him? Why him?
He's an African too. I think I love his act. And then it's easier that I know he will come here again than other people.
And
if not in the world, my favorite actress is Halle Berry.
Amazing.
My favorite.
She's just as pretty as you are.
And I'll add Julia Roberts to it.
Okay. You are old school.
Maybe the third one would be Gabriel Union.
We have something in common. That is great. And I know you love to sing as well. You have a very good voice. Some have said that you're a musician as well. Are you?
No. I'm just a fan of music. I love music.
You've never dreamt of releasing your own?
I go to the studio, I get scared and then I come.
Oh, you've been to the studio and you got
scared? Yes. I go to the studio, I enter the booth. That's today.
You've written your own songs?
Oh, I have some. Oh, I have some recorded cry.
Sir.
Yeah, but I just feel like Ghana for cry. They don't like switching. Ghanaians don't like you to switch like that. Diulemu. Kind of, that's Ghanaian.
So you have songs that you've written that you
want. Oh yes, I even have gospel. Ghanaians
will say, oh, you have gospel?
Yes.
Which one? Give us a line or two of that. Which one have you done?
Oh, I want to give to one professional musician.
Yeah, but give us a line or two. How does it sound like? Which song? Oh my, one line.
Somebody. Oh, sir, it's very diverse.
Yeah, just get it to
really.
Yeah, get into character for us.
Oh, I feel like it's either Ohima Messi or
you want to give it to Ohima Messi?
Christie.
Okay, but how does it go? Just a line or two of that.
It goes like, Adechia bia ni munsem, Neswara dini ye wafo, Oni ye ni da so, Onyame ni ye kamafo, Oni ye yaresafo, Radini ye rasofo, Oni ye McBrownfo. McBrown for eje, oni bia down for e janka wana eje, ekran for one crew, eja woni ani da so. Then we all say, oni ani da so.
This is a hit already.
Oni ani da so, oni ani da so, eja woni ani da so. We say yensu fra wanopa, we anya na judesio. Na why surity ye? Why crowd so bebo ye? And pentamu matene. Oh, erade. I want to give to somebody who can sing it better.
No, you should sing this yourself. I think my team, the crew, no, you can do it.
No, I have it in worship, I have it in reggae.
So if somebody should come to you now and say, look, we're a record label, we want to manage you, produce this album and sing it yourself.
Do you think Ghanaians will accept that?
Why not? Why won't they? They will. They will. I think that you should give it a try. Or maybe feature them, him and Messi.
I don't want to start something that I'm not ready to continue.
There is lady who did PSA Esther.
You did one
of her songs, and I want you to do it here on the show for us. And for me, I got goosebumps. I saw it on TikTok. Which one was that? A song from
PSA song?
Yeah. Is it Mo or Before the Mo? Yeah, that song. No.
You silence my enemies. You put a smile on my face, so you have answered my prayers. You silence them, yes, you silence them. They don't know how I made it, yo.
That's right.
You have made me who I am today. Mazidenyo, mo. Bola.
What can't you do, Nanama McBrown? Why you yampa? And that's another song that you love, right? And it talks about mentuma titi on tuma.
Yes, God has been good.
God has been good.
God has been good.
Interesting stuff right here. And when you look back God has done a lot for you. What do you want to give back to God? I know you praise his name. Is there something that you want to do for God that's on your heart? Maybe when you turn 50, something that you are aiming to do and to bless society as well. Yeah. I'm hitting something. I know. I feel it. It's right there in you. What is it that you want to do?
At 50, I don't want to work too much.
You don't want to work. You want a soft life.
No, Bola. I've gone through a lot of pain. I've done surgery on this right arm for 4 good times.
4 times?
Yes.
You've done surgery on this?
Yes.
Wow. Can we take a close shot of that? I mean,
Oh.
so now you can't even stretch it.
I can stretch it all.
Wow. But is there still pain?
Yeah, there's a lot of pain. I'm going through a lot. And
are you going for another surgery?
Yes, very soon.
So for
and
how
I hope
long?
that one will be my last one.
You hope that one will be your last?
It has not been easy.
Yeah. Wow. And all this from the accident?
Yes. The accident was here, all the way to here.
Wow.
Yes, and then they did the surgery here, 1, 2, and then later I was still paining because as I speak, there's metal from here to here.
So you have a metal in there?
Yes, and screws in here. So any little thing and it shifts, it's either it breaks or the screw comes out.
And then you have to go back. So you've done 4 surgeries?
3 in Ghana, 1 in Germany.
And you are going back for the last one, hopefully.
Hopefully that one.
When you see the scar every time, it reminds you of?
It reminds me of life. This is how life is.
Life.
Nothing you can do about it. When there's a situation and didn't kill you, the next thing is to just to heal yourself and move on.
We're wrapping up, and I want to talk about the Kids Lounge by McBrown. KLM, I call it. Yeah,
KLM.
It's for Maxine, and it's the Kids Lounge. Tell us about it.
Yes, you know, I love kids. So what I was trying to do is, I have some, as I speak, I have more than 8 kids in my house.
8 kids?
Yes, I have friends, kids that they want to come to Antinanama McBrown and all that. So all those things pushed me to have a salon for kids. It's not a school.
It's a salon.
It's a salon.
Okay.
And then we have a place that the salon, because people bring their kids and they don't want to go again. After doing the kids don't want to go again. Okay. So we added that. The way kids love me, let's have a space for them at the top. So if you're a mother and you're going somewhere, you're too busy for your work, it's a space that you can bring a nanny along with your child to be there till you're back. Or you can trust us, we have nannies that you bring them. You bring their...
So is it like a daycare? Or
it's not a daycare that we teach.
Okay.
A daycare that we relax and do creative stuff like artwork, drawings, molding, clay moldings, and we've added ballet and cultural dance to it.
Fantastic.
So it's not that your child is coming to sleep or watch TV.
It's an activity.
It's an activity. It's not too busy, but they will come, play, and also...
And where is this?
It's in East Legon, the same place where the salon is.
Okay.
The top is where the kids have the time.
Wow.
And we have good nannies, good hairstylists. So I'll invite everyone to come. It's in East Legon. It's on Google Map. Put it on Google Map and Kids Lounge. We're on Instagram, DMS. But it's very easy. Come register for your kids. We have weekend dance classes. Okay. It's not like proper Afro dance. It's ballet and cultural dance, kind of. You bring them. You go to work at 4 or 5. You take them
Kids
home.
Lounge by McBrown. Who's your favorite Ghanaian musician?
I have in categories.
Okay. So for her life, all time will be?
I have Daddy Lumba.
Which of his songs will be your favorite?
Daddy Lumba. Hey, can you select Daddy Lumba's song?
So which one will be? I like Impim Pim.
And I like a lot, but I'll sing this one.
Which one?
Daddy.
Oh.
So biakuma kwa sheo. Atawa winning. Makuma dansem sekosiayo. Awirade. Makuma is a bit mesena. Mama makuma panka. Kamata sumajo. Yeah, Daddy Lumba. Lumba will put you in the mood.
All right. No, Lumba is great. So for gospel will be who too?
Oh, gospel. gospel dear doors and yanko.
I save you. I know you have loads of friends. What about Afro beats now? Who's your favorite, musician?
Afro beats right now, dear.
Who cuts it for you?
Maybe King Promise.
King Promise.
Yeah.
Which of his songs do you like?
Oh, King Promise, dear. You know that I love him. King, you know I love you. So.
And then you men are
King Promise has his style.
Right.
And every time he changes it, I used to love him from
His song CCTV.
Debbie way before CCTV.
Oh, really?
Okay. You know that I used to.
But you came with CCTV from you.
Now. King Promise has a lot.
That's right.
And if you listen to his song, there are some songs people don't know too much.
Which one?
But there are some songs Simplicity. He has a song Simplicity is nice. And I love him. I love his style. And
for the ladies, who will be who?
The ladies, I like Afia, I like Jackie. I like when they shake. When it comes to a mass, it's difficult for me there.
I know. I grant you
everywhere when the ladies are, because ladies put a lot in our craft than men.
Really?
Yes.
No, we can argue that one out. So let's
B, as you were coming, see the way you are dressed.
Cool.
You are
but
there.
You have to just.
You know what I went through to dress like this?
It took you 2 hours.
My room is scattered. It's happening to us in every space. Okay. When it comes to our song, when it comes to our videos, so when it comes to ladies, I find it very difficult. And then I like Kimpaluta right now.
Ooh,
Luta, it's time, so let's give it
which one? Is it Asida or Makoma?
Asida is nice, I love it. Makoma too is nice and I love it.
And
you know why?
Which one?
Oh, Makoma, Ekoye Mama.
Let's see.
Look at me, Ekoye Nana. Nana, where do you Ekoye Nana? Hey. Why say kope obeti onyaye seke therefore the yam fanchiche therefore the way yam fanchiche.
Thank you.
Mama ko wanya me ya shepa ma pe bia menya nkrofo kan different but me and my answer in Pansem TV so ayemi do do papa bia menya oh mama ko wanya me ya shepa ma pe bia menya ayemi do nana ayemi do you be there.
Nana McBrown,
yes,
you know what? It's been a pleasure having you, and it's now time for us to do our mystery questions.
Hey.
But before that, I got a message from a lady by name Elsie, and Elsie says Nana should get into politics soon. Do you have plans of getting into politics? Oh, why are you staring at me like that? Any plans? No.
Won't say B. I wish.
Okay.
Because it's a very big opportunity that I've not even thought of.
Okay.
I so wish that I could be groomed into that, but it's Ghana. B, I didn't go to school. I don't have a certificate. God has helped me. I've been able to build a company out around myself. I beg you, let me eat in this company. Let me eat. Yes, because I have feelings just like every other person.
True.
That I want this. You also want this. What if I choose this? Why do you have a problem in choosing this? And right now, from my standpoint, I'm a marketer. I sell to everybody. Grow young, fair, dark, ugly, beautiful. Everybody, I sell to them. And as a marketer, I don't want to offend the other side of the people.
Now, as we wrap up, when all is said and done, you want to be remembered as that lady who came and did what?
Okay. I want to remember as Nana McBrown. The one and only. Because there will never be any other Nana McBrown. Just like we have Auntie Grace Omabo, there's none like her. There's none like Auntie Grace Naughty. So I want to, the way I see them and respect them and their name, I also want to be respected like that. Because when I see Mame Doklon's son, the respect and the love goes to the son. Go like, Same, neti saying, Mama oho. Mami no ni hobi asana mshia na me same net say abrabombo kodie all right me misana mama hobi because me say mama ni ho. That's how I want to be remembered for. The Nana McBrown that everybody loved. The Nana McBrown that was kind. The Nana McBrown that did her best and lived her life. And at 50, I don't want anybody to point finger on me and judge me.
Wow.
because I will tell God to judge you more.
Oh, really?
Yes, because at 50, at at 50, can't I have a peace of mind? At 50, if I want to wear a bikini at the beach, why can't I?
And you will do that?
I will.
At 50?
Yes.
Have you done your body, like they say?
I've done lipo.
Oh, you've done lipo?
Yes. I did it and I said it a long time ago.
How many times?
One.
Oh, you've gone under the knife once. Would you want to do that?
When you say under the knife, like no.
No, okay. You just did the lipo where you had to, okay.
Bola.
And nothing wrong with that. Tell him.
I don't have anything if I have a problem, I wouldn't have gone. Like I said, I think through everything I do. I don't just wake up and go and sit on Onia Showtime.
Was it
because
after
I have
vaccine?
a seat. Yes. After going through pregnancy, whatever frustration, IVF to get vaccine.
How many times?
I did 2 times IVF. I've done 6 times washing my womb.
What?
Just to have a child. I've done a lot. That one they don't care. But if I go and do my life I'm I'm on TV. I'm a woman. Aside being on TV, I want to have my life. Yeah. I want to live my life. The point is, Bola, I'm 47. Oh, Domi, I'm a dog. Oh, Domi, I don't care.
Nana McBrown, thank you very much. And I love your Fendi glasses. You got it for how much? The last time I checked, it was around £1,200.
Somebody gave it to me.
It's a gift.
From Wendy's Love Fashion House in Dubai. I actually went to the Fendi shop with them. She bought it for 750.
You got a discount
for me.
Wow.
As a gift.
You are blessed. You are blessed. And we celebrate you. We say continue to do good, touch hearts,
Thank you.
and impact lives.
Thank you.
God bless you and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It's been another interesting, explosive edition of Starr Chat. My name is Bola. See you next week.